is Armin. In today's episode, Learning Revit. So I want to show you the best way to use the Selection Inspector. This is a great tool in Revit, so because works hand in hand with your object tree, can work with your property panel, and also works with your search or find objects. This is a great tool that you can create columns, you can customize it, you can see all the items and the properties and everything that you want in there. Plus, you can use it as your QTO and export the Excel from that. Plus, you can assign issues through that. You can do a multi-stamp or you can do a single stamp. So it's a great tool. I want you to understand how this works, just in case you want to use it on your project. Without further ado, let's jump into Revit. In today's episode, we want to take a look at this icon, which is a selection inspector. Again, this one available in the 3D environment because you are dealing with properties, objects, find objects, selection tree, and that's why this one is available in the 3D environment. What the selection inspector does, this one works hand in hand with your selection tree, also works with your search set and with like a find object and also with your properties. So basically what it does is you have access directly to all of these panels in one location. You can create issues from them. You can get a quantity takeoff off of it and much more. So let's just, before even we start, let's just open it up, see how it looks like. Again, this is a panel. You can kind of grab it, put it wherever you want. And as you guys see, let me just drag it a little bit right here. So you guys can see it basically has a multiple items right here. It has a preset and it basically inherits all of these presets from our properties that we created. So if you open up the properties and then you can see all of these presets right here that we created, you see like these are all basically the same presets that we have over here. Don't worry if you haven't created anything over here. We can create whatever we need at this area. And you can see how it's basically look like, right? So if I put it right here, all of these columns, it's going to create an item that bring you all the info regarding that object that you select. So if I select this item is basically giving me all the item that I want based on these preset, like the favorite that I selected in my properties. These are the items that I want to see for the specific wall. So this is basically you can hold select multiple items so you can see as much as many items selected. This list is gonna grow. If you have a different sets, you can select the different sets that you have is gonna give you the different properties that you have selected for those items. So let me just put it back over here and show you some of the items. So first thing first, let's just make it right. We need to create a nice set for this one, right? So in order to create set, let me just go back to default and then let's get rid of all of these items. Okay, so we don't need any of this. So right now I'm going to click on these three dots right here. And then this one is going to tell me you want to add or remove items. If you are not happy with this, you want to adjust, this is a place that you can do so. But if you want to leave this and create a new one, you can kind of put it over here. So I'm just going to create one set. Let's just call it QTO. So you can see as soon as I create QTO, it's going to open up again a panel for me that has a bunch of properties. So this one, I can export the sets, I can duplicate, I can set these as an active, rename, delete. You can export, you can import any type of properties that you created. So let's just type with name, type, Item, let's just do material, for example. Let's say what we need. So I'm gonna select a few to kind of create items, right? Let's just do dimension. Let me look for area. Let's just do dimensions. Let's do like length. Okay, I'm gonna select this one. Let's do dimension. I want to do, I don't know, like volume, if something's available with the volume. Let's do, I'm gonna go through these items and see what we got. Material and finishes. I mean, we can select any items. Let's just do like finishes, for example. So let's say like this is what I have for this, and this is what I want for my QTO. I want to know the name, the type, if I select something, the area, dimension of it, if it's going to be a volume, and the material and finish it. So when I'm happy with the set, you can create anything you want. This is just a test. You can apply, and you can see as soon as I applied it, it kind of showed up over here. I'm going to X out of this, and you guys kind of will see how these are available right now at this area. So right now, any item that I click on, let's say click on this wall, it's basically give me anything that is available for that, right? For this set that I created. So that's why I was saying this is a really good tool. That's what I kind of figured out, that if I want to do a QTO and uh, actual Revit, so this is a great tool to do it because I can also export to CSV. So all of these columns is going to be exported out the way that I want it to the CSV file, and I want to share that with my estimating team and my pre-con. So I'm going to tell them, okay, I clicked on all of this, and basically give me these quantities. And then, you can kind of hold stuff, click, it's going to tell you what it is. And you can have a conversation with your team and exactly ask them what is the item that they want or what they want to look for. And you can kind of adjust this column. You saw it's very easy to customize. You have the category, you have the actual properties. You can select them over there. You can create different column and add items. Also, you can use selection three. So I'm gonna turn this on right now, and if I let's go to architectural. So let me see, like level 3. So if I want to like select walls, you can see as soon as I select something, it basically sending all of those items here, right? Like interior partitions, and I can kind of be a little bit more in detail. It's kind of sending all of those item over here, and I'll be able to see. So I can send item directly from the selection tree into my inspector to get a more quantity of those. Also, I can do the same thing and then send them directly from my set. So if you guys creating a bunch of sets, you can, send stuff directly, right? So just the main thing is just double click on it or push on this one is going to send all the layers, because these are the layers. It's going to put them, send them inside the area for you, and you'll be able to see all the set that you created one by one. And this is going to be another good tool because you have a conversation with your pre-con, with your estimating team. They're going to tell you what they want. You can create the sets based on their needs. You have your presets in your inspector. You just basically click on your search set, and everything is going to pop up for you. And then when you're happy with them, you kind of basically go and then save. So I'm going to basically click on this one, open it up for you guys real quick so you can see how it's looking like when you have the actual Excel, how it kind of pops up, and you'll be able to see it. So this is what we exported it right now. I'm going to open up and you guys can see, right? So it has all the columns. that you define, and you'll be able to kind of see exactly all the items that you sending out, and you'll be able to see. So you can see how easily you can adjust the columns, create your sets, send out whatever you need. So there's going to be another way to also use this. And then to use is kind of create the issues. You can see these stamps on top. So if I select one, I can create single issue, right? So this is good if, let's say you have one area or multiple area and you want to like create a bunch of issues that you want to um, make access to them later on, and then just to track them and then keep it and for recording and track them, and then you kind of get back to those. So right now I'm gonna click on the stamp. It takes me to the area that I want to select the stamp. Let's say I want to say, like a design architect, and then you'll be able to kind of go from here, follow the same process. You can tag him, you'll be able to do it. So let me just kind of cancel out from this and show you something else. So if you want to do multiple, so if I have a bunch of these items, I am going to create multi. So this one is basically create a single tag for every single one of them. So right now it says you are about to create this tag, which is going to be the stamp that I have for 149 in total. So it's going to create 149 instead of me going stamping or creating issues one by one. I can use these multi-stamp and create all of them. So let's say if you have the exhaust fan, all of them have been changed in terms of specs. You have your search set, you have all of your exhaust fan, you select all of them, you stamp all of them and say all of these been changed based on these specs, and the sizes change and whatnot. So this is going to be a great way to do it in order to create a single issue, create multi issues, and also for your QTO, you can create columns, create presets, and send everything out. And all the presets and everything that you have from your selection tree can be directly go from their selection tree box, or from the properties, go directly inside these inspector box. So hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.